Hello and welcome, I suppose. This is my first YouTube video, which is going to be a series of videos covering my self-isolation at home. I work for two employers. I have a joint position between the two of them, and because of the recent government guidelines and the fact that I have two daughters who've got cystic fibrosis, the best advice really is for me to self-isolate away from my employment locations and to work from home. So this is day one. I've worked from home before. It's a bit different this time. It's probably the fact that I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to be for. If you read some guidance, listen to some guidelines, it's going to be probably about 12 weeks when it comes to protecting people with vulnerabilities like cystic fibrosis. Other guidelines I've read today have said 13 to 17 weeks. So the real fact of the matter is it could be for a short period of time in which the spread of the Covid-19 virus peaks, and we then receive updated guidelines about when it's safe for people with loved ones or people who have vulnerabilities themselves to return to work and return to some sort of normality. But for the time being, I'm working from home, trying to stay safe, trying to stay sane. And yeah, I've got a bit of a diverse setup going on here. So this is me in my lounge. And as you can see, I've got my piano and all my ornaments and things like that. I have my kids' play area, kitchen, etc. Got the rest of my lounge, TV, and then this is my current office at the moment. I have two screens, one of which I have brought from my workplace. I have a laptop from one of my other workplaces, and I've just opted to move my Alexa. How are you?
I'm feeling very knowledgeable. It's St. Patrick's Day, and I've been learning a bunch of related facts. For example, the prehistoric Newgrange monument of County Meath was built during the Neolithic period, around 3200 BCE, making it older than both Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids.
I did not know that. So there we have it. This is day one, and I'm going to try and do a blog, perhaps maybe not every day, but as often as I can, measuring it. We currently have arrangements in place whereby we're getting regular updates from management, and we're also nationally getting regular updates from the government. So the Prime Minister Boris Johnson and his cabinet, as well as the scientific advisor and I think the chief medical officer, they've also been providing updates roundabout between 5 and 5:30, and that's now turning into a daily basis. And this is literally the biggest crisis we've faced probably outside of wartime. And it's very global, it's very widespread, and it's created a lot of panic. It's created a lot of anxieties, particularly for those who are older or have vulnerabilities, that have low immune systems, etc. So it really is quite a challenging time. And I suppose really it's a time to ironically pull together, both in terms of community spirit, but also in terms of like supporting people when they can't go out and they can't do their day-to-day activities if they are experiencing side effects. The guidelines with regard to that are 14 days if you are in a household, for everyone in the household to be isolated, not to go out, not to go shopping, not to expose other people to what they might potentially have, or 7 days if you live alone. So that's all from me for today. I am back to work tomorrow morning, so I will perhaps do another video from day two after we've had the latest guidelines. Thank you very much, and I hope you stay safe and you stay well.